I am Harrison Lamont Bay, all lowercase letters. I'm here to tender a special deposit to the court and make the clerk fiduciary.
I don't have time for this.
All right, guys. Today we've got one of the goofiest looking sovereign citizens I have ever seen. And trust me, he's not just goofy. He's also definitely not the brightest crayon in the box. This guy has the whole Sovereign Citizen Act down to a T, but he's going full-on crazy in this one. You just know it's bad when the defendant is out here acting like he's got some kind of secret knowledge the rest of us don't. Seriously, let me know in the comments, on a scale from 1 to 10, just how dumb is this guy? And while you're at it, what do you think about these people in general? They've never won a case, not even once, yet they just keep bringing this nonsense into court and wasting everybody's time. But hey, that's enough of me yapping. Let's dive in.
All right, Lamont Harrison Lemon, the second. That's the gentleman with the Fez hat on, headgear on. Can you unmute yourself, please, sir? Is he connected to audio?
It appears so.
Lemon Bay, Harrison Lemon Bay. Can you hear me, sir?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Good morning to you.
How are you?
Okay. Are you the second or the third?
I'm here on behalf of the third.
The third. Okay. And I guess it's the second as well. This is the city of Detroit versus Harrison Lemon Bay the third. Straight that. This is the state of Michigan versus Harrison Lemon Bay the third. Case number SX 419-5968. Counts 1 and counts 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, sir.
Your Honor,
Mr. Berry, I think he's representing himself.
Your Honor,
Yeah. Yeah. All right. And add count 3 to that. Add count 3 to that record as well. Or count 2 to that. Or 1 to that record as well. So count 1, 2, and 3. Let me have that other. I believe. State your name for the record, Mr. Lemon the third.
Yes, I am Harrison Lamont Bay, all lowercase letters. And I'm here on behalf of Harrison Lamont the third.
All right. Well, I've never heard of the all lowercase letters. What does that mean?
It means that the name is to be spelled with all lowercase letters, not all capital letters, not part capital and lowercase, strictly all lowercase.
All right, I've heard some pretty wild excuses from sovereign citizens, but the whole "I'm exempt from the law because I write my name in lowercase" thing? That's a whole new level of absurdity. Apparently, these people believe that if they write their name in lowercase, they aren't a legal person under the law, so they can't be held accountable for anything. Like, as if skipping basic grammar is some kind of magic trick that erases their responsibilities. But let's be real, no court anywhere is going to recognize legal obligations based on whether or not you capitalize your name. This is just another ridiculous attempt to exploit legal terminology and semantics as if lowercase letters somehow separate them from the system. Spoiler alert, it's not working. There is no legal loophole here, and no matter how many times this dude says it, he's still getting found guilty. But seriously, let me know what you guys think about this guy so far, especially that goofy little hat. I cannot take him seriously.
So today is the date and time set for a pre-trial in the matter. How do you want to proceed, sir? I know you filed some documents with the court, and I did have those up in my chambers. But how do you want to proceed?
Your Honor, I'm the surety on behalf of the principal debtor, strawman Harrison Lamont III. I've given the court notice weeks in advance. I'm here to tender a special deposit to the court and make the clerk fiduciary, the prosecutor, as well. And I'm looking for a plea of release today. Will you grant a plea to release?
No. I can grant you a pretrial. I can grant you the opportunity to speak with the city attorney, or I can grant you a trial date by judge or by jury.
Yeah. So
What would you like to do, Mr. Lemon Bay?
well, do you mind if I ask a couple of questions? Just want to make sure that I'm comprehending it. So as you gave the name, I heard you mention a few different names. I heard you mention Harrison Lamont Bay the third, and then a Harrison Lamont the second, and various different names. I just want to make sure that I'm clear on who or what it is that we're here to discuss, because I don't want to speak on behalf of.
It does have an error. It does have an error. It appears to be an error on the computer here. So entry date, one of the counts was entered into as one count was entered into as Harris Lemon third. The other count was Harris Lemon second, and the other count was entered Harris third Lemon. So I think that's just a typo. There's the nature of the offenses. There's the misdemeanor case is driving without a valid operator's license, no ops on person, and that is a 93-day punishable by the maximum possible penalty, 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines. And you have two civil infractions, one expired plates and the other one speeding at 16 to 20 miles an hour over the speed limit. So those are the nature of the charges. I'm going to offer you an opportunity to mitigate this by taking the better driver's course, sir. I'm going to put that in the chat if you choose to, and I can give you time to do that. If not, you can set it for a trial date or whatever set it for a trial date or speak with the city attorney today. What would you like to do?
I'm really, again, I'm ultimately I'm here to tender special deposit and settle the charges, make the clerk fiduciary.
When a sovereign citizen says they want to tender a special deposit, they're usually trying to dodge debts, fines, or taxes by pretending they have access to some kind of secret financial tool. They claim that by offering this so-called special deposit, they're somehow settling their obligations, but in reality, it's just a meaningless concept with zero legal standing. This is just another one of their made-up schemes designed to bypass laws or trick the system. In short, it's basically their way of saying, I want to get out of paying my debts without actually paying them. And of course, it never works.
You settle it by pleading to taking a plea today, paying the fines, or taking it to trial, see if you can do better at trial. You have a right to a trial by judge or jury, and that's it. Those are your only options, sir.
I'm looking for a plea of release. Are you stating that there's no offer of equity in this matter, Your Honor?
I don't know what you're talking about. All right, we're gonna move on. So I don't have time for this.
Would you like to speak to an attorney? Would you like to speak to an attorney, sir?
I don't. I'm not asking for counsel.
Okay. Well, we're gonna pass the matter and we're gonna move on, and he can just watch and see how it works in here, because I have too many people that are waiting that want to be heard and hear their claim, and I don't understand what you're saying. I've given you your options, and you can sit back and ponder those. I'll give you time to ponder those options. Other than that, sir, I don't know what else to tell you. All right, let's move on. Next time. No, I've already answered the questions I'm going to answer. No. Please mute your device, and you either take the offers that I've given you, speak with the attorney, or take the deal, or set the matter for a trial date. Those are your options.
Maybe set the matter for trial.
Set the matter for trial. Okay, I'm going to give you a trial. I'm going to. Do you want trial by judge or jury, sir?
Your Honor, by jury.
Okay, jury trial. Can I get a jury trial date, please? Let's do June the 2nd. June the 2nd. We should do this in the afternoon as well.
Well, we gotta set a pre-trial first.
Yeah, we'll set a pre-trial. We'll set it. So your next court date is going to be a final pre-trial, sir. Final pre-trial will be June the 1st, 6/1/2023 at 8:30. And then we'll set the jury trial date for the next day at 9:30 on June the 2nd. So your next action date that you need to appear is June the 1st at 8:30. And then the next day we'll have the jury trial at June the 2nd, 2023. I have received your motions. If you have any more motions, make sure they're in before the June the 1st date, and then we'll proceed with picking a jury, setting a jury panel at 9:30 on June the 2nd. If you don't have any further questions, Mr. Lemon Bay, then have a very good day.
There is no way this guy wins that jury trial, unless he somehow manages to find the dumbest people on the planet to sit on that jury. I mean, come on, his logic is all over the place. You can't just roll into court with some wild theories, throw around a few weird legal-sounding words, and expect to walk free. That's just not how the law works. Unless he's planning on pulling off some last-minute miracle, which, let's be real, he's not. It's pretty obvious he's not winning anything in that courtroom. Speaking of things he's not winning, what is up with that hat? Either this dude is hiding the worst haircut of all time, or he's actively competing for the title of world's goofiest idiot. It's like he's going for the I don't care what I look like vibe, but maybe, just maybe, he should have cared a little more. But seriously, I can't be the only one thinking this. Who else is looking at this and wondering how on earth somebody thought this was a good strategy? Sovereign citizens really think they can outsmart the system with nonsense like this. But spoiler alert, they can't. They never have and they never will. The law doesn't care about lowercase letters, fake financial terms, or whatever bizarre tender they try to use to avoid paying their bills. It's all just a bunch of empty words that never hold up in court. So what do you guys think? Does this guy have any shot at actually winning his case? Or is he just wasting everybody's time? I think we all know the answer to that one. It's painfully obvious. He's stuttering. He has no idea what he's talking about, and this whole thing is a disaster. But yeah, let me know in the comments. I love reading what you guys have to say. You always crack me up, and I really appreciate it. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and take care.